Hi everyone, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. Today, I'm just going to be using products that need more love in my collection because it's not like I don't have anything new, it's just that it's not new, and we all know if it's like more than 3 weeks old, it's old news. So I'm going to be using some Chanel, some Guerlain, some Physicians Formula, and a bunch of other kind of random things in my collection. My feed last week was the Natasha Denona palette. Everyone did a video on that. Today, as I'm filming this, everyone is doing a video on the new Hourglass holiday palettes. I'm sure the day that I post this, we'll be on to something else. I saw they just sneak peeked the Suku holiday collection. On and on it goes. So nothing here is new, but I hope you are still interested in seeing how the products that I have in my collection I make use of. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. Okay, so hopefully it didn't sound too shady in that intro. I didn't intend to be shady, just that's just how the makeup cycle goes. So today I am going to start off as usual, skincare, sunscreen, brows, ABH Dip Brow Gel in Taupe. I actually did some conditioning on my lashes with a little lash conditioner sample that I got from Ulta. I think it's Jane, I don't know if it's Jane Iredale or Jane Eardale, but anyway, it's her lash conditioner that's on my lashes. And what else do I have? Primer, the e.l.f. Don't Forget Putty Primer. So today I really want to showcase two palettes that I picked up and I have thought were really special in my collection. One is newer and I'm getting more use out of it right now, and the other one I picked up this summer and I really haven't gotten too much use out of it just because I haven't, and I want to use it. So I have the Chanel, this is the Parure Venetienne from the Baroque collection. This just came out like maybe 3 weeks ago. Again, it's not new, but it's new. And then this is the Guerlain Summer Jean Quad. So this is the one with the beautiful jean print with the flowers and the bees on it, and the blue and gold and purple color story. And I waited and waited weeks for this to come back into stock, and I finally got it in my collection, and I really haven't used it as much as I wanted to, so I really just want to use it today. So per usual, I'm going to start out with eyes. I'm going to put on the Vanilla Kiss Caviar Eye Stick from Laura Mercier. What is this actually called? Caviar Stick Eye Color. This is what I prime my eyes with. It is a matte brightening crayon. Okay, so now that the eyes are primed and brightened, I am going to go into the Guerlain Summer Jean Ombres Quad. And I'm going to take a Zoeva, this is a 227V, which I guess is just vegan. And I'm going to go into the beautiful lavender shade in here. And this is a look that I've been doing pretty much all week and really been enjoying it. It's subtle enough for work, or at least for me it is. Purple eyeshadow I know is iffy for some people, but that's fine. I feel like it's light enough for me to wear to work. I'm gonna do a little bit different variation from what I have been doing at work because it's Saturday and I can kind of do what I want. But I have been going for much lighter looks lately. If you've been watching me, you know that I have had some serious skin issues over the past month, and I am finally healing from that. So I'm trying not to irritate my eyes too much by putting a lot of heavy products on them that I really have to scrub off at night. So this has been very easy to put on and take off. And there is the look with, like, I think this looks pretty on its own. I'm gonna add something more obviously, but I really do like this shade. I think this shade without a brightening primer doesn't really work for me. It's incredibly light. I actually like the one from the Chanel quad from spring much more, but that one is a little bit, I think, deeper. I mean, it's still like a pastel lavender, but it's a little bit, has a little bit more pigment to it and a little bit more shimmer. This is very, very subtle, so you do have to build it up over a lighter base on my skin tone, but I do think it's very, very pretty. Like, it just kind of halos around your eyes. And then I'm going to go into the inner corner with this one right here. This is Parure Venetienne. This is that beautiful green duochrome, almost triochrome shade, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. And these are really soft. It does not go, I don't think it goes icy, and it doesn't really go powdery, because sometimes these duochromes can get a little bit powdery and dusty, but it really doesn't. It's just really, just like a really beautiful ethereal, and it goes beautifully with this lavender shade, I think. I've also done this with the Parure Crystal, the duochrome in that shade, and that shade is much icier, but it also works. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. That would be more of a wintry sort of look. This is more of, I guess it's sort of a springy look, but I don't really. These are fall and summer colors, and you put them together and suddenly it's spring, but I just really think they're beautiful together. I think it's really beautiful, just super easy. Don't have to think a lot about it. And it really, I think, showcases the showstopper shades in both of these palettes. Not, I mean, if you look at this palette, the stars of it really are the blue and the purple. Like, these are the two sort of unexpected shades for Guerlain. They've done golds, they've done these. I mean, this is a really beautiful shade too, and so is the sort of honey color, but, you know, very sort of par for the course for like a palette, like, you know, a quad from a luxury brand. So really just wanting to use these two shades more, because that is pretty much why you pick this quad up. Well, I would say that this is pretty much why you pick up the quad, but also for these two shades. So I'm going to go into the denim blue there with a liner brush, and I'm going to do a bit of liner on my lashes. Usually I would do, for work, I would do a nice brown from this quad, I think. Just because I'm not going to get like that, it's going to be lighter and it's not going to be so much transfer. But I love blue, and this blue makes a really beautiful liner. And I know it's going to transfer, but it'll be pretty easy to touch up with the Q-tip. But yeah, I think that just looks really nice without like overtaking the purple too much. Just getting really close to the lash line and defining the lash line, but not just getting more of that hint of blue. Without making it like the main star of the show. Because this color is beautiful, it's deep, it's pigmented, but it can very much become overwhelming if you don't, I think if you don't really want to work with a dark blue too much, it can quickly become center stage, and I'm trying to make the purple and the green here the center stage, but they are very more on the subtle side. So, and again, with the hooded eyes, you're probably going to see more of the blue when I look straight ahead, but you know, hopefully I've done enough to blow out the purple and make that visible, and you're definitely going to see the inner corner. So that is how I'm making these colors work for me right now. And I'm going to go in and do my complexion with the Beiges Water Fresh Tint, the travel size in medium light and the regular size in light. So I hope you guys are excited for fall. I know I very much have caught the bug. I've talked about this before, but I do think that this was one of my favorite summers in a long time. I'm not really a summer girl, but I really did have fun this summer. I got out, I walked, I did a lot of fun things, but at heart I am a fall girl, or a fall person, and I can feel it in the air now. I've got my little Ewok shirt, my little sweatshirt on, and I've got my fall palette ready to go, and so I am looking forward to cooler weather, leaves turning, and mugs of coffee and hot chocolate and pumpkin spice everything, and cinnamon and nutmeg and all those things. So yeah, and I am it's weird because I feel like because the fall releases have been out for such a long time, like Guerlain's fall release I've had for weeks. Because the fall releases come out so early, you feel like by the time you get to actually putting on fall makeup and dressing for fall, it's kind of like, there's nothing new. But in reality, it's, you know, you just bought it super early because, like with fashion, everything comes out early, because that's when they have to show it for their, you know, department store buyers, or their, I don't know if it's department stores really anymore, but you know, for their buyers, and that's when they, you know, start to sell it and get it out there and do PR for it and all that. So it just seems like we've been in fall colors for a little while. So I'm starting to switch it up. Although this summer I was all about bronzes and golds and coppers, and I still love those shades. I still will be wearing those for fall. But I'm going to try and incorporate some more color into my routine. Using the products that I have bought for most of 2023, and getting use out of them. Going back to bronzing a bit. This has been my summer of blush, but I really want to get back to bronzing a little bit. I think that was like a super important part of the latte look, which I did one video on the latte look kind of with a twist, but like I think it's just like it's brown makeup. It's beautiful 90s makeup. I mean, I like it. It's a trend I can get with because it's beautiful, and it is very much my style. So I'm gonna try to use some more bronze, even though I'm sure the trend is over and nobody wants that anymore, but here I am. So I am going to go in with a little bit of concealer today. I haven't been lately because of my skin issues, but I do feel like I could use a little bit more coverage recently, especially when this color is more like cool toned blues and purples, so I don't want it to really accentuate the dark circles that I still have, and obviously my blemishes. I'm just gonna pat that in with my fingers. So are you all ready for the holiday releases? Because they're coming quick and fast. Like I said, today my entire YouTube feed feels like Hourglass holiday palettes, all 3 of them. I'm like, okay. I've never bought one of those. I do have an Hourglass powder here that I'm going to use today, but I have never bought one of the holiday palettes. I've always been tempted, but I've always been very put off by the price tag, and I think usually they're $85. They might be up to $90 this year. That does not stop me from purchasing $85 and $90 eyeshadow quads from Guerlain. We all have our vices, but I've never really felt the need to have like a face powder set like that, even with the beautiful packaging. The holiday releases, we've already got plenty of sneak peeks, so we don't know if this is the holiday release. We don't know if we're going to get those highlighters as a holiday release. I think there's some sneak peeks that people are really trying to keep under wraps from Chanel that they've been kind of hinting at what the holiday release is going to be. So there seems like there's plenty more to come. We've seen the Guerlain holiday release, which I will say, those are not my colors and they are not my style at all. I despise animal print, but I really want two pieces in that collection. I really want the quad and I really want that highlighter or the bronzy, you know, the terracotta product, the bronzer product. It's just that really dumb consumer part of my brain that wants to collect that eyeshadow quad, and also it's so weird, and I don't mean that to insult anyone, it's just so different from anything else that other luxury brands are putting out. At least I think it is. I mean, it seems like they saw the Mitza release from Dior and Guerlain was like, I see your cheetah print, I see your Mitza cheetah print, Dior, and I raise you a psychedelic zebra. And here are some really deep purple colors. Here's a deep purple color, here's a deep green color, here's like a lighter shimmer, and here's a gold, because we always have to have those. But like the purple and the green, like they don't look like they go together at all. And I think that's the point, and I kind of love how different it is, and I just kind of want to support Violette in that. I don't know, it's so weird. I'm weird, I guess. But anyway, and then that terracotta bronzer with obviously what is the gold overspray, but it's got the leopard, cheetah, leopard, whatever, the spots in it. And I hate that pattern so much, and I want a terracotta bronzer that I can actually use, so I just want to go in there and mess it up and use it and like mess up the print, because I hate leopard print, I hate animal print so much, but I want that bronzer. Because I bought two luxury bronzers this year. I bought the Dior one in the Riviera packaging, which is very light, and then I bought the flower blossom, whatever, it's something blossom, and the summer release from Guerlain in the terracotta with the little bee on it and the flowers and I haven't used it because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess it up. But this I would use. I would mess it up. I would get my brush in there, I would mess it up, and I'm like, you go away, you stupid leopard print, and I'll put it all over my face. Yeah, this is me. Hi. Why do I want to pay $60 for a stupid bronzer that I just want to ruin? Because a really dumb consumer part of my brain just takes over, and it's like, I need to have that in my life. So anyway, what are you interested in for a holiday, or at least like let's go back and enjoy our fall releases. I'm using my summer Guerlain quad right now. I have been adoring the undressed brown quad from them for fall. I think that is beautiful. Again, it is my jam with the coppers and the bronzes, and I have been super enjoying the fall collection from Chanel. It's one of my favorites in a really long time. Even the single shadows I really do enjoy. And just like, there's so much beautiful makeup that I have in my collection right now, and I get overwhelmed because I just want to put it all over my face. But then I have skin issues, and I have to like chill out for a bit. So it's like, even though I want to put everything on my face, I gotta like pare it down, and So it's a little bit frustrating, and it's like, yeah. But I will say, if I'm not really into shopping for new stuff right now, but I will say, if the Guerlain collection, as it is wont to do, becomes available super early, I will be picking those two pieces up if I can. Their site is weird, and sometimes you don't know if their limited edition stuff is going to be around for very long or not. I know it's going to be very expensive, but I am making an exception for those. I've bought a ton of Chanel recently. I've spent probably $400 on Chanel fall makeup just this, just this month. And I am going to New York City in 2 weeks, and I plan on doing a lot of shopping, mostly for clothes and bags and food. So makeup, I will definitely be going to a Sephora, and I will definitely be going to some, boutiques with makeup in them. I'll definitely be going to department stores with makeup in them. So I plan on at least seeing the fall collections if I don't pick them up. I don't think I want to drag them all back on a plane from New York, but I will probably pick up some things. But for the next 2 weeks, like I said, unless the Guerlain collection becomes available, I'm probably not picking anything new up. I will, I need like cotton rounds and serums and things that I run out of, and travel makeup, but that's about it. And I really don't even need that much travel stuff, because I have a lot of samples in my collection that I can bring with me. So right now it is just about using the stuff that I have. And again, this is not new. Like, this is new. It's just not new. It's certainly not old. But we know in the makeup world, if it's more than a week old, it is old. It's old news on beauty YouTube. But I'm still enjoying it. I am still learning how I want to incorporate it into my routine. And yeah, I just, that's what I want to do for the next couple of weeks. So you're gonna be seeing more videos like this. Hopefully I will have time to film a video before I leave. I don't know if I will. If I do, I will have to pre-film it quite a bit, because I'll be gone for a weekend. I usually film these on Saturdays, post them on Tuesdays, and I will be traveling on a Saturday. So if I can get myself organized enough to make time for that, I will, but I can't promise. So I might not have a video for 1 week. And I figure I do about a video a week, with some shorts in between. So it's about 50 videos a year, which is a lot. I mean, I know people are doing 3, 4, or 5 videos a week, and that's not a lot for them, but I have a lot of videos on my channel that could always use more love. So if you miss me, you can go back and watch those. I'm super excited for New York in the fall. It is my favorite time to travel. It is my favorite time to be in a city. Totally forgot I had some makeup there that I needed to blend out. Cool. But I'm just really excited for my trip, and that's pretty much all I can think about right now. This is in Diffused Light. I noticed they're kind of showcasing this shade lately. They just came out with that Rose Trio, which has, it's kind of based on Diffused Light, and that blush palette. It's not the holiday one, but it's the blush palette has, I think, Diffused Light and some other finishing powders in it. And I know that the Jellyfish palette has Diffused Light and some other, diffused lighting powders in there. So it seems like they've kind of been showcasing this. This is the one that works for me mostly as a fair person. It has a very yellow tone to it, but it is very brightening. So it works for me. I have never been a huge fan of dim light, which I know a lot of other people really love. I feel like that's a little bit too deep for me, oddly. But this one just seems to be the color for, if you're super fair skinned, that seems to be the one. And then I do have the Guerlain Kiss Kiss Bee Glow in Blossom Glow on. I have to always look over there because that's where my vanity is. In Blossom Glow, I put that on before all of this, so it's pretty much, you know, it's not as tacky as it was. So I'm going to use this little guy. This is a sample, a little baby mini of the Rose Ink Satin Lip Color in Persuasive. And it's just a little baby guy. I'm pretty sure I got this, yeah, I got this as like a perk from Sephora. It's like a gift with purchase or something. You spend $25 or $35, whatever it was. It's just like a nice rose shade. Nothing super special. It's a matte. No, it's a satin. It's a satin, but it seems more like it's not a super like, it's not like super creamy or anything. It kind of goes on like a matte or a soft matte. But it's a nice color, nice rosy color. Super basic, goes with the look, goes with the purple and the blue. Kind of mixing warm and cool tones there, but it's fine. Yeah, I've been trying to think about what I want to pack, the makeup I want to take with me to New York City. So maybe instead of a get ready with me, I'll do a pack with me or something like that for that video while I'm gone, because I have so much and I really want to bring some of it with me. And I think I have a lot of good stuff that is quite portable. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I am off to Trader Joe's, which has been my other obsession recently, besides luxury shopping vlogs. Anyway, hopefully getting some of their new fall goodies today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing me use my makeup, and I hope you enjoyed seeing this look. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be extremely appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys.